Go on the record in cause number 328572. The case is styled the state of Texas versus Jarrett Dwayne Marks. Mr. Marks, would you please raise your right hand? Mr. Marks, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Marks, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Mr. Marks?
I'm okay.
That's good. Mr. Marks, the information alleges that on or about November 21st of 2020, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed the Class A misdemeanor offense of failure to identify fugitive from justice. Mr. Marks, do you understand what you've been charged with?
Yes, sir.
And to this charge, Mr. Marks, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Now, you pleading no contest freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
Now, you pleading no contest because you do not wish to fight or contest the charges?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Marks, I have before me what is marked as State's Exhibit Number 1. It is titled the Misdemeanor Plea Admonishment. On page 1 of this document, one block box is checked. It says that it's a Class A misdemeanor. The range of punishment for this offense is confinement in jail for a term not to exceed 1 year, a fine not to exceed $4,000, or both such fine and confinement. Do you understand the range of punishment?
Yes, sir.
On page 2 of the same document, Mr. Marks, there are a set of initials under the paragraph that is titled waivers. And these initials is on the line next to the word nola contendere, which means no contest. Did you initial this document?
Yes, sir.
Also on the same page of this document, under the paragraph that is titled discovery admonishment, there are a set of initials on the line that states as follows: I do not request discovery of the evidence. I waive my right to request discovery in this case and choose to enter a plea of guilty or a no contest. Are these your initials?
Yes, sir.
On the next document, well, on the same document, but on the third page above the line that says defendant, there's a signature. Is that your signature?
Yes, sir.
On the next document, which is the trial court certification of defendant's right of appeal, there is a signature above the line that says defendant. Is that your signature?
Yes, sir.
There are two boxes that's checked at the top of this document. The first box states that this is a plea bargaining case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Second box states that you're waiving your right to an appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Now, prior to signing and initiating these documents, the court explained to you that you had rights as a defendant. And you were informed that you had three options. First option is that you may hire an attorney. Second option, you did not have enough money to hire an attorney. An attorney may be requested by you, and if you qualify, you will be appointed attorney. And number three, you were informed that you may represent yourself. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, after the court read to you the judge's explanation of rights as defendant, you informed the court that you wanted to waive your right to an attorney and to represent yourself. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And the court, you informed the court after the court read you the waiver of counsel that is located in the waivers on page 2 of State's Exhibit Number 1. You informed the court that that was your desire to waive your right to have an attorney. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, Mr. Marks, signing and initialing all of these documents, did you have an opportunity to read the documents?
Yes, sir.
Did you read the documents?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand what you read?
Yes, sir.
Is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
State, I have before me state's exhibit number 1. State, you like to offer state's 1?
Yes, Your Honor, and I'd also like to offer State's Exhibit number 2, that's the probable cause affidavit for this.
Okay, Mr. Marks, the state is offering state's exhibit number 1 and state's exhibit number 2 to be used as evidence against you in this case. State's exhibit number 1 is a document that have your initials on page 2 and your signature on page 3. State's exhibit number 2 is the probable cause affidavit. We commonly refer to it as the police report. The state would like to use both of these documents as evidence against you in your case. Is it all right for the state to use these documents as evidence in your case?
Yes, sir.
Okay, no objection. State's exhibit number 1 and state's exhibit number 2 are admitted. Mr. Marks, is there any evidence that you are currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
No, sir.
Mr. Marks, I will accept your plea of no contest. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea of no contest and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your Honor, it's for 16 days, credit for time served, tax and retire of the court costs.
Okay. Mr. Marks, the state is offering that you serve 16 days in the Jefferson County Jail. However, you would not have to serve any more time in the Jefferson County Jail in this case because you've already served 60 days in jail. Therefore, you'll be given credit for time served. The court cost in this case is $332. And you would not have to pay the court costs because the time that you have spent in jail has already paid it off. Therefore, the court costs will be taxed and retired. Mr. Marks, do you understand the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
Do you think that the state's offer in your case is fair and just?
Yes, sir.
Do you accept the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Marks, I will follow the plea bargain agreement that you have entered into with the state. Mr. Marks, please follow the bailiff and have a blessed day.
Thank you.